Alright boys, I'm gonna be real with you. Night is such a terrifying time of the day. But that's especially when you have beastly-like beings running rampant all over the place, sucking humans' blood and slaughtering innocents. In case you didn't get it yet, I am talking about vampires, of course. And this, what I have in my hand, is a said list of vampires. So if you're going on a little stroll, a little peruse down late at night and towards the evening, and you just so happen to meander over to a hot smoking lady, and you will go over to your buddy and you're just like, oh, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, and you suddenly see her get jumped by some freakish vampire that you just saw on this list and I'm about to tell you about right now, well, let's just say you better run like hell and never look back. But before we start, be sure to hit the subscribe button and press on that bell icon, as it does all to be notified about all our latest new videos. And with that being said, beware of the following spoilers. Coming in number 10 is Devil's Line. This anime is your typical Beauty and the Beast scenario. One day, Tsukasa Taira discovers out of the blue the existence of beings known as vampires. Even though these vampires can survive on normal food instead of blood, they still need to keep their emotions in check or else their bloodlust skyrockets immensely. Anzayuki is one of these said vampires. However, he is a very special case of vampire-human hybrid, with his one and only weakness being his love for Tsukasa, and the fact that he can't seem to control his bloodlust when around her. Oh, and in case you still didn't get why you should run the other way, just look at the rooftops if you ever come close to Tsukasa. Yuki is always there. Protecting her. Right? I mean, isn't that what we learned in Twilight? Coming in at number 9 is Kurozuka. Kurozuka is one of those anime that you will be watching solely for the cool anime fight scenes. Not to mention the out-of-this-world animations executed by Studio Madhouse, and of course the R-rated gruesome scenes. The story, however, it's not the show's strongest suit, to say the least. This show is all about the journey of Kuro, to understand what the true essence of immortality is in finding Kuromitsu, his beloved vampire. As I stated prior, the story isn't the strongest suit with all the convoluted and mixed up storylines of the show, as Kuro journeys ahead on a wild goose chase looking for something he isn't sure exists, or rather, what it could look and feel like. But hey, he is a badass unkillable vampire samurai that defeated hundreds of enemies. What more can someone ask for, right? Coming in at number 8 is Servamp. When seeing the first form we meet Kuro in, you just can't come to the conclusion that this little weak and lazy cat is actually the eldest of the 7 vampire brothers, and consequently the strongest one of them. Mahiru finding Kuro marked the beginning of one hell of an unconventional friendship, to say the least, and a journey to be remembered for years to come. The vampires in the show have insane abilities and are able to create constructs, form contracts with other human masters, and a lot more. Kuro in particular has quite the arsenal and is such a capable vampire, if it wasn't for his laid-back attitude and unbelievable levels of laziness. I mean, seriously, how lazy can someone get? However, looks can be deceiving as he is one of the most powerful vampires out there. Coming in at number 7 is Sirius. Yeah, stop your ranting in the comments. I already know that this guy is a werewolf, not a vampire. Wasn't born yesterday, you know. However, just like most of our videos, some exceptions can be made to the rule from time to time, and this is one of these exceptions. This anime speaks yet again about the endless and everlasting struggle between the werewolves and the vampires. As the show begins, the family of the main character is taken out due to an attack orchestrated by the vampires on his clan in search for a sacred relic. Typical MC backstory so far, and the cherry on top is the separation of the main character and his older brother, who becomes a vampire, and the deuteragonist or rival of the series later on as they grow older. Jirov is a powerful werewolf as well, and quite capable, especially when you keep in mind that he isn't a fully developed werewolf due to him being part human as well. However, he still retains a keen sense of smell, immense agility, and stamina that aid him in his battles against the vampire hordes, along with his trusty 3-section staff. Coming in number 6 is Black Blood Brothers. You won't be given the title of War Hero and Silver Blade out of thin air without anything to show for it now, would you? In this anime in ancient times, humans and vampires for once in their miserable existence protected each other and fought a common enemy, eradicating it. Or so they thought. Apparently that enemy was somehow miraculously able to escape total annihilation and was already planting the seeds of discord between humans and vampires, in hopes of destroying the temporary peace both races fought, bled, and died for. Silver Blade, however, isn't going to stand idly by watching from the sidelines. After all, he is the war hero, able to slash through the hordes of vampires with just a single move with enough force put into it to pulverize a mountain. Yeah. That's how strong that guy is. Coming in number 5 is Seraph of the End. Michaela, the deuteragonist of the series, is the best friend / only family Yu has left in the world. Having grown up together in the same orphanage and sharing such fond memories, Michaela still holds on to these moments as a means to not lose whatever sliver left he still has in him of his humanity and childhood. He is the only vampire in the entire series that doesn't view humans as livestock or greedy beings, and instead wants to help protect humans rather than harm and eradicate them, especially you. And did I mention that Michaela refuses to drink human blood? Until he did, that is. And it was the blood of none other than his best friend, Yu, that he drank after you forced him to. Hey, no. I don't know about you, but that's a bromance right there. Coming in number 4 is Blood Plus. Badass abilities, deadly katana, short hair, and red eyes. What more can you ask for in a vampire slayer that hunts the beasts lurking in the darkness of the night? Oh, and by the way, she has amnesia with an inability to remember anything about her past beyond that one single year. When attacked by a beastly creature, a guy named Haji rushed to her aid, and upon drinking his blood, she was lost in a trance that she only woke up from after tearing the beast limb through limb. Say his past is gonna catch up to her someday, and when that day comes, she better be prepared to pay her dues. Coming in number 3 is the case study of Vanitas. Even though Vanitas is a human, his helper and sidekick / biggest fan is anything but. Noah is the one born on the night of a crimson moon, which in vampire standards and beliefs is a bad omen. That isn't the only special thing about Noah, however. Noah, even in vampire standards, is quite unique in his power, stamina, durability, and unique vampire clan skill. A skill that belongs to a presumed long-lost / extinct vampiric clan, called the Archivist. Noah, through this power, is able to delve into the memories of those that he drinks their blood in, and that is one of the reasons that Vanitas never lets him taste his blood, not even one drop. Coming at number 2 is Castlevania. Yes, it's not an anime, I know. But still, you can't expect me to make a list about vampires without mentioning Dracula and his spawn, the one and only Alucard. Alucard is the 3rd protagonist of the Netflix hit series Castlevania. The trilogy did a great job in introducing us to the intricate yet charming world of Castlevania. It's a dark, mean, and nasty place, yet somehow our protagonists always found a way to draw a smile on our faces, especially when it comes to the childish banter of Alucard and Trevor, with Sypha being the only mature one of the 3, stopping the two from killing each other all the time. Alucard, like his father, has the natural vampiric strength, having been born from the strongest vampire in the world, Dracula. However, opposed to his own father, Alucard, born from the love of a vampire and human, is actually a hybrid that can traverse in the sun, eat normal food for sustenance rather than blood, shapeshifts, and uses magical items like his trusty sword. You can say whatever you want about Alucard, hate him or love him, that's for you to decide. But one thing we can all agree on is that the attack on the castle the trio launched, accompanied along with the Bloody Tears OST, was a masterpiece for the ages. And number 1 goes to Hellsing Ultimate. Oh look! 2 Alucards in one video. And yes, this time, it's the badass Nazi Slayer gun wielder Alucard we all love and know. The unkillable son of a gun that somehow in his true form is a tsunami of blood that swallows an entire damn town with its army and everyone in it. Honestly, I could go on and on about just how powerful Alucard really is, and it still won't be enough to emphasize just how damn broken, powerful, and unkillable that son of a bitch is. Alucard is the definition of badass with his character design, his grin, powers, and skills. All of it is just screaming off the highest roof saying that this bastard is bad news. And if you see him, I don't think you will have the chance to run, really. But who am I kidding? The moment you lay eyes on him, it's already too late. So just in case, keep your eyes open and look out for a weird-looking person dressed up in a huge red coat. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I had fun making it for you. I would appreciate it if you guys would smash that like button, subscribe, comment down below what you thought, and press the bell icon to keep yourself notified of all our latest new videos, and upcoming in the comments who your favorite vampire is and the reasons behind it. And if you have any cool ideas for any upcoming videos, be sure to share them with us in the comments down below. And as for now, I'll catch you later. See you in the next one.